Hello, friends. We're back with more Subnautica. We had a little bit of an issue with my save file. It didn't save way back before I even made the enzyme. So I did a little bit of off-screen grinding to get us back to this point. I got the enzyme, I got the cure. You guys didn't really miss anything. And I got the code for the launch pad. So pretty much, I think this is going to be the last episode. We just need to build our rocket ship now. That's pretty much it. That's all we need to do. I went ahead and brought my Cyclops up to the main area, as you can see. So we should have a little bit of an easier time making everything we need. Now I know, there it is. So I know we should have titanium we can get somewhere. Yeah, now we should have an easier time building everything that we need. I know we have lead somewhere. This one right there. There we go. And then for computer chip, we need what? Gold. Is it copper wire? Gold. Plenty of copper here. Copper wire and table sample. So copper wire. And now we just need table core sample, which I think we have plenty of. We sure do. Okay, so we have a computer chip here. Now I did, before I came over here, grab a little bit of titanium to help us. Just a little bit. Just a bit. So now we can go build our pad. And I guess the last few episodes we did have a glitch with the oxygen, because now it's, even after I cured myself, we're still losing oxygen, so it must have been a glitch last time. So I'll let that build out, and then we'll have to climb up there once it's built. We can come over here now. So now we need to build this. Grab some creepvine for lubricant, and then we have plenty of lithium, I think. I think we just need more titanium. I don't know how much more. I guess we could look for metal while we're over here. And I always forget, but I'm pretty sure it's these that give you the lubricant, right? So we're gonna take some of these. Don't be trying to bite me. Like I said, we can look for some metal while we're over here. I think we've taken most of the metal in this area, is the problem, so... Still on a big portion of these guys' little, hoarding things. But as we come kind of to a close, we didn't really get to talk about the game. Do I think it cured my fear of the ocean? Definitely not. I think it's taught me to ignore a lot of the scary things behind me as I run away, right? Beautiful game. Beautiful game. I think all of the visuals are just beautiful. Really great looking game. Creatures is a very unique idea, I haven't really seen any game like this. Of course, I think my only complaint is I'm not a big fan of having to grind for materials to build things, but story towards the end was amazing, with the Sea Empress and you hatching your babies, and I'm assuming, I don't really know because didn't look a whole lot into it, but the ocean was diseased, right? That's kind of the whole thing. And so with the ocean being diseased, releasing her babies gave them a chance to heal it, right? I think that's what it is that all of that stuff that they're spitting out everywhere is healing the ocean, if I'm not mistaken.
Seek fluid intake.
Another thing is, I understand the having to eat to stay alive and then adding survival to it, but really I feel like it was kind of unnecessary, I guess you could say. I just felt it was unnecessary. I mean, I understand why they did it. Giving the whole, scary and you have to survive and get food and everything feel to it, but it just felt more like a chore. But I guess that is kind of what eating food is, Well, I guess I can't say that because eating food is enjoyable for a lot of people. It just felt like, having to grind to build things like we're doing right now, and having to find food all the time and keep our food up or we die, just felt kind of, monotonous, I guess. But also that made most of the game, so. And I still enjoyed it. I mean, yeah, all the secrets, all the different creatures, every turn that we went to, there was a different creature. Aerogel. Okay. What do we need to make aerogel? Gel second ruby. Okay, we got gel sec. Do we have rubies? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's one. Okay, well, we can get one since we're pretty much close to the end. We can disable. We can get rid of some stuff in our base that we don't need anymore to get what we need. Like these right here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Deconstruct for some rubies and some titanium. There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Now, do we have enough silver? Plastil ingot. We can make that for sure. I think we have enough nickel as well. I don't know if we have enough silver though. No silver. No silver. No silver. Wait, check this one, right? Yep. So I don't have any silver. I'm gonna have to go look for some. How much do we need to make a wiring kit? Just 2? Okay. That's gold. So what would I like to see in Subnautica 2? I think
Seek fluid intake.
I think. There's one. Sorry. Looking for stuff. Taking all my brain power. Subnautica 2. So I know it's gonna be multiplayer. I'd like to see not scary stuff. Already debunked. Already gonna see scary stuff for sure. You can tell from the trailer. I think it would be interesting to add weapons to it, but maybe not like, I understand like I didn't get everything in this game. There's like a gravity gun or something like that, and like the stasis rifle I never used, even though it probably would have saved me in a lot of situations. Maybe more ways to fight back. I like the idea of like the charge fins and like getting upgrades that like, you know, just small things like that that make your life easier. So I'd like to see things like that. The base building, wasn't bad. It was a little complicated, but I don't think it was terrible. I think if they left it how it was in the second one, I wouldn't be mad. I hope that they don't make their creatures too alien looking. I like them to look a little, underwater esque. I think that's what really sells them on the scary part. Like they look like they belong underwater, but not so alien that it's like, okay, this is more of an alien game than, a underwater game. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I don't have a whole lot of complaints. Things that I think they need to fix.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what they add. I think more ways to move quicker. I understand that like this map is kind of loaded with stuff, and so like moving quickly is kind of dangerous. But I think they should give you that option, right? They should give you the option to be able to move quickly. And if you wreck your, sea moth or whatever it is you're driving, well, should have been careful, right? Because I think the Cyclops movement was just horrendous.
Seek fluid intake.
Okay, well, that's all we got for right now. So we'll let it keep growing. Head back up and build another thing. More story might be nice. I liked what they did with the Sea Empress, like I said before. So if they had more of that, I think that would be cool. Especially like playing with someone else. Experiencing a story like this with someone else would be so cool. I think a little more direction might also be helpful. I kind of focused a lot on going to all of the life pods because I thought that would precede the story. And it did a little bit, but in the end I still had to like look up where to find stuff, Okay. I do need 4, okay. Uh-oh. So we might have to make another trip down below. Trying to see how much I only had 2 titanium.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, well, I think we take this right here. And we're gonna have to make it. We're just gonna have to make another trip, I guess, down into the depths. You know, on the walk, look for silver, titanium. Yeah, I think those are the only 2 things, and then crystalline sulfur when we get down there. Make another little trip. I'm gonna go ahead and save real quick just in case. I hate to lose all of this progress and have to do it all again. This is lithium, right? Yep. Don't need any more of that. There's gold. I'm wondering how long it's gonna take for like the ocean to, you know, heal itself. I know, of course, I don't think leviathans get cured, right? From like the goop, but like everything else does, right? I think leviathans are just predatory like that. Okay. That's plenty of titanium. Ooh. Lots of lithium in this area. Don't touch me. So where to get down in the lava zone through here? Or is this just death for my It's a lot of fish. So right now we're just trying to figure out how to get back down below. And also looking for silver and titanium. I think this might be the edge of the map, and if I fall off, I'm losing this prawn suit for sure.
Seek fluid intake.
This is much more of a job than I thought it would be. I feel like I always end up in this area. Right underneath the Aurora, huh? Okay, so we need to go the other way, actually. Probably should have used beacons a lot more to like my advantage. You know what? I should probably head back to base and drink some water so I don't die. See, it's just like another chore. I gotta go back to base. I don't die. Like when I'd like to just stay out here and keep looking for stuff, you know? Instead of having to deal with all this. This gold, yeah. I gotta walk all the way back. Make some water, make sure I don't die while I'm out and about, because then I'll lose my prawn suit. And that's the whole thing.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
I'm going.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
tell me I have no coral tube. Luckily, we discovered something. You can get coral tube from these. Oh, yeah. Such a chore. Well, guys, it looks like I might have to do a two-parter for the end
Vital
right here.
signs stabilizing.
No, it's not what you guys want, but it might be what has to happen because I have to go back down in the area I know where to get what I need. I'll find it again. And find silver. So let me make some water real quick. And then we will probably end the video here. But we're close, guys. We're right there. We just gotta finish building all this. So if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like. If you want to support the channel, subscribe. Yeah, next time should be the end. That's pretty much it.